Welcome to the Stardom Fan Podcast. I'm Mark.
I'm Juno.
Hey, bud. We have a great show planned for you today,
Oh,
and so much to do, so much to talk about, so much fun to have. And I see StardomFan.com is up on the screen, or
oh,
was.
okay, cool. Well, I was gonna start with that, but then we might as well start with our social media stuff. If you don't know, like Mark is like the magician of never having anything spoiled on social media until I spoil it for him.
Yeah.
And I got like a million tabs up here, and then I just like every time I see something I think like I want to show you guys, I just save it for the week. So let's just jump right into it. And then also as tradition, like we always start our social media minute/hour off with a little bit of a Tommy. Bleh. She loves showing off that tongue piercing.
Why do you think that is?
Because it's cool.
Oh, is that the return of the My Sakurai books?
Yeah, I pulled this photo for you. I just saw it. I think Sakurai posted it. I'm like, you're always looking for a good photo of the Sakurai bucks. You're like, what is
Yeah,
printed on that thing?
I want to print them out and give them out to the Stardom fans. It's the least you could do for the Patreon. Paul's is in the house. How do you like this shit?
I just noticed that this is, assuming it's based off of yen, this is like $1,000 bill.
Makes sense to me.
It's like I think that the max yen is 10,000, and she goes, "Well, I have 100,000 ladybucks."
Let me guess.
Yeah,
No, I don't know. Say, is that a Mayu? Who's in the blanket? Big blanket or little Joshi?
yes. This is a rare, undoctored, unedited photo of Starlight Kid without her mask on.
I
Boom.
like it. I can't believe she almost showed everything off.
Showing off the forehead. So you don't follow Marigold. That's okay. Because I just follow Marigold for you. This is
It's
like
time for the Marigold Minute.
the best tag team right here, better than whatever Aphrodite was. We have Team Twin Tower, Koki and
What?
Chika Goto.
We already had Team Twin Towers. Wasn't it Lady C and Ami?
No, that was like Tokyo Towers or something. These are
Oh,
Team Twin Towers.
yeah, I don't like them.
But something I notice is like that's a pretty interesting name. And then I found this photo just got posted of Chika Goto posing in front of some buildings. I'm like, But then I was Chikagoto also has like a photo book, I guess, or something coming out. Peep the date that book comes out on.
Oh, get out of here.
Coincidence? Yes.
Probably.
I was just laughing going through her photos. I'm like, oh, or she got a tag team named Twin Towers, and she's got a book coming out on 9/11. Like, interesting.
Well, if there's a way to heal.
True. It's with Chikagoto.
Who stole Lady C's fish cat?
The fish cat is back, baby.
I like the fish cat.
Where did I watch Marigold? What the hell is it called? Wrestle Universe, I think. Basically, it's like if any wrestling in Japan that's not Stardom or New Japan, it's on like a subscription service. I think it's called Wrestle Universe. Yeah, I was excited to see the fish cat back. Like you were asking me, like, does she still do that thing? And like apparently she has a flag hung up in her room.
That is awesome.
She just carries that thing everywhere. This is good. This is a good like. We're gonna start doing this first. That way, when people roll in, I can just show you random crap that I've collected throughout the week.
I like that.
This is none of this stuff is important. When it gets like the part where it's like I'm actually make like good for a podcast, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'm liking it so far.
This is I feel like it's that show and tell. I'm like and then.
And then this is what happened. I
This
haven't figured out the Twitter
is
yet.
this is Mayu and Koguma, who you think they would have a tag team name. They've tagged like 1,000 times. They have officially have a tag team name.
Yes.
ね、何マユクママグマグイメージはないけどね。ないですけどね。まあ今日はじゃあマユクマで行きましょう。We are マユクマ。
Ayukuma.
Cute.
It-
Apollos is like, I'm just like Juno at my family get-togethers. He goes, are you just shoving your phone in people's faces? Like, and this is Mayu, and this is Tam, and this is Natsupoi.
That's basically right. That's awesome. I used to watching that cosplay wrestling.
Yes, my sister calls it the weird anime Japanese. I'm like, yeah, it's all those things.
Hina's God Eye? Hina's God Eye. Hina is God's Eye?
Hina is God's Eye.
Official. I love it. I
This
love it.
is
Perfect.
Saki trying to teach Hina how to do the God's Eye.
Saki's just happy that she has a kid again
Oh
to take care
yeah,
of. He's like, Rina
good call.
fired her, so now Saki's got a new kid to mentor.
Oh man, doing the hand sign and doing the faction hand sign thing. It's basically a done deal.
Yeah, obviously. Filthy Tom. No Hina.
Oh my god, Filthy Tom is my favorite God's Eye member. He wears shorter shorts than Shuri.
I love Filthy.
Filthy Tom's the best. One of my favorite things in Stardom is watching people struggle to do the hand signs for like their group.
She finally learned Queen's Quest.
She finally learned Queen's Quest. She didn't even get a robe. Her robe's still in the mail.
Hazuki's pretty cool. What's going on here?
Speaking of still in the mail, we went a little earlier than we do in the week. My thing that I said was coming in the mail is still in the mail to do that Club Venus
to do the dance?
video, yeah.
Nice.
So it's actually
Well,
official.
you can't even think of doing the dance without. I mean, first it has to be scheduled, broadcasted, and Chicken has to be here since you basically bought us your dance.
No, it's gonna be unannounced. It's gonna happen, and the live stream gets deleted.
Yeah, that's deleted. It happened.
Who doesn't love Koguma?
Hazuki?
Yeah, sometimes she looks like Jade Suzuki. So I guess Hazuki's been wrestling for 10 years.
Is that including the break?
Probably.
Is that including retirement? Didn't she have to start back over like 3 years ago?
Yeah, doesn't it start back over if we take time off? She's only been wrestling for 3 years.
Oh, that's cool.
But she says
like
for
that
her
picture.
10th anniversary, she wants to win the white belt.
I want that too.
I predict that at Hazuki's 20th wrestling anniversary, she's saying for her 20th anniversary, she wants to win the white belt.
That might be true. Atticus loves the Lady C. Lady C is our original goddess.
Yeah,
Lady C is the reason why we do the things we do.
true. That's some lore. It's like we got to do a podcast because no one's talking about Lady C enough.
That's exactly how it went.
All right. This next little bit here is like just for you. I feel like I have to report on the toxic spider that I hate just for you.
I can't understand why you hate her. First of all, she's been given all that space. Like, first of all, I don't know where she is. Subway station, mall, shopping, it doesn't matter because she's surrounded by guys, but not surrounded. Look at the amount of space that she walks through. They're like, she gives a terrifying aura. Like, you don't come up to her. Don't look her in the eyes. Don't even turn around when she walks by.
Turn around.
I mean, look at the guy in the like goofy shirt that she's walking up towards. You can just sort of tell he's all stiff. He's like, please don't notice me. Please don't notice me. Please don't notice me.
Well, not this. And then there's this guy. And I know it's your favorite thing is to just like look at this guy doesn't give a
Oh
shit about anything.
no, that guy's.
That guy's seen
If it wasn't Japan, I'd say he was stoned, but maybe sake, a little maybe a new drug.
But this was at a. I didn't feel like finding the video. I found it at one point. I lost the video. This was at a like autograph signing for Stardom, and
My
Thecla
God,
is stalking poor Kurara.
why did
Like,
she like hurting Kurara so much?
Kurara's just so happy,
Yeah,
and Thecla can't have that. And apparently, I guess she was gonna just beat her with her belt or something, and got
Just in the
thrown
middle.
out by security.
Could you? Could you? I mean, someone had to smart enough security, but there's a certain point or a certain somebody walking by that's like, "Yo, this American-looking fan is getting weird." Like she's getting really weird.
When this
Kayak with dragon.
angry white chick in cowboy boots just starts taking her belt off and yelling at Kurara. But she says, "Sorry for cutting in line. I just wanted to save all the pretty girls from these perverted guys."
Oh, oh well. There's what did I say? It's all these guys here. Don't girls like autographs too?
There's a girl there, probably. There's Kurara.
Kurara.
All right. Well, I don't see a girl, but I assume there has to, like, mathematically, there has to be more than one Kurara in the line.
There's even one that listens to Stardom fans, so it only makes sense.
True. And Kurara just because this is like I don't think this happened yet. I think this was like earlier. Cause she's choked Kurara. I can't count how many times.
Yeah, we have one great video on it.
True.
I didn't know that this was a thing that kept happening.
But
all right, well,
Kurara
it's Kurara.
says they're not perverts. Well, I shouldn't say that. She says actually I don't think she says they're not perverts, but she says there's no need to worry because I was just having fun chatting with kind and well-mannered people, and they were concerned about me. But Thecla has a very strong sense of justice, so I hope the next time we fight will be with no cheating or foul play. Don't look forward to that.
Oh. That is amazing. Thecla talks. I like when Thecla talks. She usually swears.
She usually swears.
Talk about any of these rules, and you'll fuck your pie.
Well, there you go.
Second word.
I do not give a fuck about any of these rules, and you'll fuck your pie. Get counted out or lose. That's not what I'm here. That's not the big picture I want to draw. What I want to do is, when I see a disease I know, and that girl is sick, and that girl needs to be punished, and that rotten limb of hers needs to be pulled and pulled and pulled out until it's off, and she can start to heal. That's how I see my mission as a fucking idol killer. Now, I'm gonna be cutting through these girls like a hot knife through butter. That's what I'm gonna. What you talking about? Is there no problem with the cameras again? We had that already. Nobody's talking when I'm fucking talking! How hard is that to understand? How is it to understand that you gotta get the right camera on me before?
Yo. So she basically said she's gonna exorcise the idol out of her.
She's
gonna take
the rot.
Well, I assume the rot's the idol. Ooh.
I'm gonna go ahead on record and say I'm pro Kurara. Take
Well,
that
me
stance.
too.
But then the video just fucking stops when she just takes her belt off and like she's gonna hit the press
Everybody?
people, and I'm like, what the
That's
fuck? What?
amazing.
First of all, whoever recorded this, like, worst cameraman ever. You don't stop recording. Like, you take the
Well, that's
belt
why
to the
Thecla got
face.
mad. Thecla was mad because the camera person kept screwing up.
Luckily, there was more. Because there's multiple angles.
Why are you talking while I'm talking? Nobody's fucking talking while I'm talking. Do you understand that? Nobody's talking.
Oh, what the fuck just happened?
What the fuck? Yo, this fucking poor woman probably doesn't even speak English, and Shaqua just starts screaming at her.
Nobody's
Assuming
fucking
it's gotta
talking
be
while
like,
I'm talking.
you know
Yeah.
how, and the NXT wrestlers that we've never seen on TV are WWE security. Wonder if she's in training,
I think she just
or
like
she just beat up a camera girl.
she just beat up a poor press woman,
That's awesome.
and got suspended by Stardom,
Ah,
and will no longer be having a Goddess of Stardom title shot.
really?
Yes.
Huh.
And
That's not gonna
then
make her happy.
no, she got kicked out of the fucking building. Get the fuck out.
Nobody's telling me to get the fuck out. I'm gonna show myself out.
Well, might be the only person. Oh no, there's a lot of stories. I like Thecla's story. She's crazy. That's what I like about her.
She thinks you're a pervert.
Me?
Yeah,
But I'm a Thecla fan.
doesn't matter.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess it's sort of true.
Yeah, that was good. And meanwhile, I was also distracted by like she's having a fucking freak out, and I just hear like Saki Kashima's banger theme song playing.
I thought maybe that's why Thecla started freaking out. She heard the Saki's music. It was like having idol flashbacks or something. She had to go kill somebody.
This is what Mayu should be doing,
Flipping people off?
kicking Saki's ass
Oh.
all around the Cork and Hall building. So going from idol killer to #1 idol.
Sorry,
Hang on.
Kamatani?
Saya Kamatani. So Mina, with her 2 English degrees, is gonna attempt English, and then our favorite queen does queen stuff.
Pay very close attention, please. Bow down to the penis, empress, and queen.
They bound down to the penis.
想像を超えて正解
Apollo started too.
救急インデックススピード
So Saya's happy
She's the-
again.
It's 'cause she's got friends. At least she's still holding the flag.
So she
And
is
she's the queen.
she is the
it's
queen.
Quest. Yeah, she got rid
Queen's-
of all the dead weight. We said it before. We'll say it again.
Queen's Quest.
For the-
She's the queen.
For the first time ever. Yeah, the quest was to be the last one standing. We like 100% of Queen's Quest.
Queen's Quest is the best faction in Stardom.
Yeah, it is.
いや私もやっとね
Look at her.
She's
She's
crying
like,
now because she's happy.
she's wrapping
Man, she
that.
hasn't cried this much in 2 years.
She's wrapping that flag around her like a blanket. You think she sleeps with it?
流れちゃってファンの方が投票してくれたのがあったから
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Oh, look, it says Kamatani. I didn't know it said that on the flag.
It probably had everyone's name on it at one point,
She probably cut those parts off.
だけど
or just stitched that one on. Kamatani Quest.
Kamatani Queen Quest. Kamatani's Queen's Quest.
That's what the Mickey swear. Don't do it. Next, she's gonna call for blood.
Why is the high speed championship better than the red belt at this point?
Because the champion makes the belt. And Saya Kamatani has helped transcend. The high-speed championship used to just be the belt where a couple idiots ran around in circles for 5 minutes and then got tired and then it turned into a regular wrestling match. Saya Kamatani turned that into basically the new World Heavyweight Championship.
Her Queen's Quest is, yeah, I'm going to kick your ass in under 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I've got time for this shit.
It's all these little girls running around in circles, and she's like, I'm going to just beat your ass in 10 minutes because that's what I do. So we got the penis, the empress, and the queen.
So that was a flattering picture, but she can't smile. She's so happy to be a part of something. It's fucking sad being at the lunch table all by yourself. I need a little rewind for that one. Saya did it all.
Oh,
Empress and
the queen.
想像を超えて正解です。救急アームいいね2つビおー
Maybe Saya's gonna dance again.
I missed the pre-match. She is the top idol, though.
Makes sense to me.
I do miss. This reminded me of like the pre-match stuff they did like years ago.
And it was off and on too. I mean, they probably did it like once or twice last year, and it comes back and it's like, oh, cool. Because they always tell the little story, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this is my first time here in whatever city I'm in. The food was great. I really don't like the person I'm fighting. Let's go, Tarzu.
Sometimes they'd be funny where it's like they would just shove. I feel like they just shove a camera in their face and they're like, "Say something," and you're like, I have a match today."
My mom just dropped me off at the arena.
And Anne's still doing her homework. They shove a camera in her
Yeah.
face.
Arena's being a bitch again.
Yeah, she stole my finish. Do they have? I would if they're when they're 45 years old, I'll still have these questions. Like, do you think they're just in the back of the mom's minivan when she's driving them to the next show, like just complaining about stuff like that? Like normal sisters would be like, you took my hair tie, but like Hina's like, you stole my finish.
I wanted to be the Pink Devil.
Hanan's like, and then Hanan's mom is like Dusty Rhodes, like, you never steal another woman's pop.
Let me tell you something, babies.
If you will.
like the new Queen's Quest.
I love the new Queen's Quest.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote an article
Nice.
on StardomFan.com. Your one-stop shop for everything Stardom fan.
Yeah, it is.
I was going back, and we always joke that I do an annual article, and it's literally like July.
Did you beat the year? Oh,
Yeah,
it's
July
you're actually
26th.
early.
I
That
was
is awesome.
racing against the deadline. My last article is July 26, 2023.
That is brilliant. So you had a pretty awesome take on Starlight Kid, which is worth a read. But if you want to go over your stuff in podcast, and for anyone who doesn't know how to read,
For anyone who doesn't want to click the links that are somewhere that you click links. What did you want me to do? I just wanted to say I wrote an article. You want me to read it?
oh well, no, well you went through a lot of work there. Someone can read
did.
it themselves, but why don't you just go through the gist? I mean, you have a whole like sort of Starlight. You had a take on the recent Starlight Kid story that is worth recapping and then reading for yourself. Maybe I'll read it for Chicken. He's the top Patreon, though. If Chicken wants me to read it to him, I'll read it to him before
if
bed or something.
if he wants me to read it to him.
Yeah, I feel like Chicken, bring me up. I'll read it to you.
Well, we have a champions. So
As an icon. Oh.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. You said, hey, you have to write an article, and I said, yes, boss. And then so I just started writing, and I'm like, what do I want to write about? And I just started writing about Starlight Kid. It just the way shit's been leaving me very confused with the whole Starlight Kid storyline, if you want to call it that. So I did meet for you at the beginning. I talked about Thecla declaring herself the main bitch and idol killer.
Yeah.
But the article is about the real main bitch of Stardom, Starlight Kid.
You swerved me in paragraph 2.
I listed some stuff that she did that makes her a very not nice person, like how she basically gave Momo Watanabe Stockholm syndrome with verbal abuse until she just left Queen's Quest.
Yeah, so basically your take is somewhere along the lines of Starlight Kid, ever since leaving Stars, has been a horrible human being.
Yeah, like the worst.
And then for the past 2 months, everyone wants to hang out with her and be her friend. I'm like, yo, like, she literally did something nasty to every one of you guys.
I'm not even
She gave
joking.
Momo a eating disorder.
Yeah, I did. She called her ugly and fat all the time. Actually, Momo had a good comeback for that, where she was just insulting her every week, making her doubt herself as a wrestler and as a person. And she kept calling her fat. And then Momo was like, "Yeah, well, you probably wear that mask for a reason. You're probably ugly as shit." But that was a pretty good comeback. But she gave tons of verbal abuse to Momo until she just became had Stockholm syndrome. Remember when she did the same thing and was bullying Natsupoi until Natsupoi let her have a high-speed title match, and then Starlight Kid beat Natsupoi and made her cry in the ring? So naturally, I'm sure Sayoriano and Tam Nakano and Natsupoi didn't give a shit and yeah, you could tag with us.
Right?
She was talking all sorts of
Natsupoi cry.
Sayoriano?
Sayori choked her out with a strap.
I don't think
And
she
they're
cried.
best friends. Fair enough, she might not have cried.
She didn't have enough oxygen to the brain to cry.
Yeah, there was no more tears left.
Yeah, just some of the awful shit. Like Starlight Kid carried around a mask that she would beat somebody in a match, then put the mask over their face, and on the big bold letters on the back, it just said "easy win." Because she doesn't want to just beat you; she wants to humiliate you. But
remember when she was the mask collector? That was cool. Isn't she basically the in-story reason why Queen's Quest doesn't wear masks?
I think her quote was, "You're an insult to mass wrestlers everywhere, but more importantly, you're an insult to Starlight Kid."
It's awesome. And she just beat them all and stole their mask. And then it was almost like in an anime where you collect the souls. Like her cape had all the masks attached to it.
That was pretty cool. And then Mayu
That
beat
was
her,
cool.
and that kind of ended. She went for the main boss's mask, and that didn't turn out too well.
No, but my was just like, yeah, I didn't really want to wear mine anymore. Anyways, you can't have it. I'm keeping it at home, but it's cool.
But my article isn't just about Starlight Kid was a bitch, so why do people want to tag with her? It's because that's just baseline. Here I went through a little background of Starlight Kid in 2015. Where did I start that? Yeah, start off with her biggest bitch move and betrayal was to Mayu Iwatani. She debuted in 2015 and quickly found a mentor in Mayu Iwatani. And then in a lot of ways, Starlight Kid was more of a mascot for stars and Stardom than Mayu, which of course means that Oedo Tai hated her because Oedo Tai always hates things that are cute and fun.
I like it. So
Um,
Starlight Kid has a she's been turning on people for a very long time, is what you're trying to say,
yeah, but
or
because
what you pointed out.
Mayu Iwatani had to go through hell and back in a gauntlet match just to win Starlight Kid back. Then Starlight Kid said, "You know what? I'm good. I'm just gonna stay with the Wado tie."
That is awesome.
I mean, I went on. I compared like Starlight Kid and their tag team partner Momo Watanabe and how they're similar. I talk about how Azumi isn't her forever foe because she's only beat Azumi like once in like 10 years. Um, yeah, good stuff. Check it out.
It's awesome. StardomFan.com. Click on articles.
True,
Or
true.
it's actually just on StardomFan.com. Scroll down a little bit.
Yeah.
It'll be right on the front page. That's awesome, dude. Great work.
Thank you.
I can thank the patrons.
Please do.
Oh, man. Juno, thank you for a wonderful produced show as usual. Thanks for hanging out in chat, everybody. It is about that time where I say go to stardomfan.com and follow everything we do there. And I'd like to thank our patrons. You can find the link at stardomfan.com to support Stardom Fan. Look at all this work Juno put into his article at stardomfan.com. Click on the article. But in the meantime, I want to thank I Want Victims as a Stardom fan. The Twilight Dream is a Stardom fan. Jake Ebert is the World of Stardom Fan champion, and we have a Stardom Fan icon, and that is the one, the only, the Chicken. Onegaishimasu.
Onegaishimasu.
You can be the top kawaii of the cosmos. Click our coffee link below. Buy point.
The last thing I have, I couldn't even give you an introduction if I wanted to, other just to then to show it. So, what you're looking at is a tier maker list, and I cropped out what the actual ranking, like what the criteria was, and I just thought it would be interesting to look at this and think, what do you think I possibly ranked this by?
Like category?
I know it's hard to see, but
No, it's actually pretty clear.
yeah, category. Some people were saying like my favorite haircuts. Who has
Hey,
the?
I'm in. You snuck me in there. I don't even know if people notice.
Oh yeah, we're in there.
I'm a Wookiee.
You're a Wookiee. Favorite hair. Some people said best muscles or best abs.
Well, the bottom half almost looked. I would with our truth and Shuri. I was going to say youngest looking older people because our truth's what 55 and looks like he's 30, and but Shuri's 30 looks like she's 20 something.
Yeah, true. Some people.
Juno is frightened of.
I am
or
frightened.
or in the same thing, people Juno would like to get to know.
People. It's not about me.
Even with Jericho in there.
If it was people I wanted to know, Jericho.
There's a reason. You know what's funny? There's a reason.
Mhm.
Give Jericho a little kiss. There's a reason why you picked that picture on purpose. Oh, the last one
Of Jericho?
No, because is that Unagi? Yeah, because there's many versions of Jericho. So whatever this thing does has to do with Fat Jericho.
Fat Jericho.
Like
That's pretty good.
There's a reason that's there.
True.
So But the tier it's oh wait a second.
And then if you need an extra hint, I cropped out one final thing because I wasn't sure if it would give it away or not. I mean, it probably won't, but give you one more guess, and I'll show you the final like row.
Lady C.
Oh, you noticed all this fucking nonsense that Lady C wasn't in it. True,
Well,
true.
obviously. Can't have a tier list without the Lady C tier. Is that your new power rankings?
Yeah, this is the new power rankings. Well, if you add the final tier,
Your favorite Yoshis?
yeah, it's the favorite Yoshis.
How much of a goofball? That's good.
How much of a
Michael's not
goofball?
She's scary.
Yeah, that's true.
We can do favorite tummies.
Favorite tummies?
That Jericho would be a little bit higher though.
Did you say fat because you saw Jericho and then you looked over and you saw you and you're like, oh, then you saw Carrara and stuff like that? Doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't. No, well, there's a reason you picked Fat Jericho. I just don't know why yet. Because if you
Jericho, I
wanted a
didn't.
Jericho picture and it was flattering, you would have just put a good-looking Jericho picture up. I mean, he's got that same pose a year later, jacked with like abs. Because I don't know, he gave up beer or something.
I think his contract was up.
Like,
noticed that every.
Vince is gonna love me if I get some abs.
I'll give you a hint. It's not left to right. It's top to bottom.
That's what I was assuming.
If you're confused, yeah, it's not. It's up and down. It's not left to right.
Oh, wait, what?
Like the rankings or the things,
Mhm.
it's not like this tier, this tier, this tier. It's like going straight up and down.
Oh,
So, yeah. Anyways, unless you have one final guess.
I don't think so, but I love the pictures.
This is my ranking of Stardom. How would I go? I'm trying to make this bigger. Stardom. Pokemon evolutions.
What the fuck?
So, oh, fuck me. It went away. Because it reloaded for some reason. Shit.
Oh no.
Hang on. I'm gonna. I have to remake this fucking thing. I'm gonna remake it right now in front of you.
That's fine because it's hilarious.
It's gonna. Maybe that'll help you out when I'm remaking it. If you could like guess the themes. I don't know why I just Why the fuck would it do that?
I
That
feel
is
like
annoying.
Wookiee Mark should be like a legendary.
There's a reason. Hang on.
I coast of the Great Greek. Great Greek.
It's great.
Oh, that's a tough one to keep saying.
Costa the Cray Greek.
3 times fast.
Costa the
5
Cray
times fast.
Greek. Costa the Great Greek. Fuck. I don't even think I got one right.
So you're saying that
Yeah, hang on. I gotta.
Rowena evolves into Kyrie?
No. A lot of these got. For whatever reason, it just reloaded. Because I added a bunch of images and they don't save, so they just got taken off the thing. So I gotta remake this. I gotta remake the list. It's fine.
Well, you do have your screenshot.
Yeah, but I like.
Or you've already memorized this.
Well, I have it up. It's just I cropped
so
out
funny.
Oh shit, I don't. I have the picture. Hang on.
Pokemon evolutions.
So the reason there's 2 rows is because I can only fit this many things. Or else, like if I tried to fit another one on the right of it, it would just like fuck everything up. So these
Right.
are the same. So the way it works is because we just start at the bottom here.
Okay.
It's like first evolution, second evolution, or first evolution, second evolution if they're Pokemon. So like naturally, like Mirai evolves into Ami. That makes sense.
Oh. Yes, and is that the final, or does she also transition into being R-Truth?
No, that's the final.
Oh.
And it's like I would like evolve into you, I guess. I wanted to put us in there somehow.
Sure. And then the 2 of us combined equals Fat Chris Jericho?
Yes. The 2 of our weights combined equal Chris Jericho. The little space here, like these ones are separated. So like
Okay.
moving over, like why did you like Kogama evolves into Io Sky? And you just give me a guess.
No, we are.
No guess.
For what?
Just guess. Just figure you could just guess on each one, and then I'll tell you why I ranked them. Like, why would Kogama evolve into Io?
Um, because the high-speed genius transcends to become the genius of the skies.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. This is like a riddle game now.
Yeah. Starlight's friend evolves into Starlight's cooler friend. I don't need to.
Yeah, that's split personalities.
I don't gotta explain that. That is just a Pokemon
twin.
evolution. Hazuki evolves into Kelly Kelly.
Yeah, I don't get it. Are they both freaking cool?
They are both freaking. Because Hazuki once said that the reason she wanted to be a wrestler is because she watched Kelly Kelly.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And and she didn't specify like what Kelly Kelly she watched, so I only assume it was when she was in ECW doing the expose. That was creative liberty.
That's good.
I don't know, just Pokemon photos.
Dude, I love it.
Momo Kogo evolves into Momo Watanabe.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Regular small peach to a bigger, darker peach.
Yeah. Koki evolves into Chikagoto. I just like Chikagoto more than Koki.
Is that the tag team? Are those the towers?
Yeah, it's the Twin Towers. Now this one, Rena evolves into Kyrie, evolves into R-Truth. What's the theme there?
uh, um,
I like how we're just ignoring. I saw your question about what do we think the big storyline of the 5-star will be, and we're just ignoring the 5-star, not ignoring it. Like I want to know who's actually in the tournament before I like how are we supposed to sit here and like think about what are the storylines when I don't know like a quarter of the people that are going to be in the tournament yet?
as long as Sai Kamatani or Hanan or Sayori win, everything's all right, right?
Sayori, Saya Kamatani just win. Oh, she just becomes the belt collector on her own. That would be cool.
Yeah, why not? She could probably win the trios.
True. All right, so
Ooh,
Rena
maybe.
is like a bad guy.
Uh-huh.
Kyrie is a pirate,
Yeah.
and R-Truth stole all of Damian Priest's money and put it into crypto.
Is that a thing?
So I just kind of put them together as like thieves.
Well done.
The real reason is I had Rena left over, and I'm like, where does she fit in? I'm like, I don't know. And then I added R-Truth.
Because, I mean, because it's awesome.
Hina into Baby Inaba into Io. That's Io Shirai's sister.
The little sisters that aren't so good, but
The little,
better.
actually, I don't know if she's a big sister or not. I was just gonna, they just evolve. What groups them is just like the sister that's better than the sister that everyone talks about.
Nice. Yoshirai sucks.
True, Mio's better. I haven't even seen any of her matches, but this is the big Inaba into Konami into Shuri.
Kicks. It's all about the kicks.
Kicks. Yep. Uh, Aya into Hanako.
Well, they just sort of look similar. Or,
Yeah, that's it.
their outfit basically looks similar.
Yeah,
So-
that's where I got this idea. It was just like we always see a joke about like Hanako being a Pokemon evolution of Miyu Amasaki.
yes.
All right, this one you gotta get Chris Jericho into Nene into Fukigen Death.
People who should retire.
First of all, Jericho evolving into Nene.
Although Fukigen's awesome.
True. Fukigen into
They have the
Nene
same
is.
voice. They all have the same voice.
Oh, that's part of it.
You can hear their voice across the arena.
I just grouped them together because they're three clowns.
I like it.
And because Jericho is Nene.
Yeah, they're. I've never seen them both at the same time in the same building.
True. And then this evolution is just the three Natsupois.
Nice.
Why is Sari is the best Natsupoi?
Obviously. Who's the other
Suzu.
Natsupoi? Who's the monster Natsupoi?
I've never seen her in Stardom yet, I don't think. Or maybe
she's
we
another friend.
Yeah, she's the other Natsupoi I always talk about.
Oh, nice.
Suzu into Julia into Risa Sarah.
Shitty deathmatch girls, but one of them's good.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Nice.
I like how some of you are like, I know your brain. Azumi into Mei Sierra into Saki Kashiba.
The best high-speed champions.
Yes. This penguin guy. This one's not.
That's just the evolution of the big penguin.
It's just,
Wait, is that big penguin or little Joshi?
this is a little penguin.
Little penguin.
Then he gets a little bigger.
How did that slowly happen? Like they just sort of kept introducing the penguin
I don't
and
know if
eventually
it's
it-
like,
world.
and eventually he's gonna be bigger in the world because he's this little penguin guy, bigger penguin guy,
There's that game. There's a game like that where you're
huge
walking,
penguin
escaping
guy.
stuff. But there's also little penguin guy to go with huge penguin guy.
And this penguin guy is so big he doesn't even fit on the screen.
Tommy.
And there's Utami, yeah. You into Saida into Chanyoda. Also, the ones with 4, I just did like the Mega Level Evolution into Thekla.
Yeah, makes sense. Big and not strong, little and strong, big and strong, and then muscle mommy.
Yeah, yeah. It's like no muscles, actual muscles, and then we just get into muscle mommy.
More muscles and then muscle mommy. I like it.
Saya Brookside, Mariah May, Xena, Megan Bain.
Not sure it's the right order. Oh, well, I was gonna say, well, it could be foreigners. I was gonna say Club Venus members. They're the best Club Venus members, but strongest foreigners maybe.
Yeah,
Nice.
because like you start at a Zaya Brookside and you get enough XP and you do enough like battles and you evolve into Megan Bain. Kurara.
But in that world, you believe that Xena is better than Mariah May?
Oh yeah.
That's because you forgot about Stardom Mariah May. AEW Mariah May is no good because they don't do anything good. But if you remember how amazing Mariah May was, as the co-leader of Club Venus.
Mm-hmm. As
It was
the leader.
amazing. They were as the leader. They were winning titles, going whoop. It was great. That's all I got.
Kurara into Saya Kamatani into Mina Shirakawa into Tam Nakano.
The Idols. Oh no, keep Thecla
Yes.
away from this group.
So the idol group has to be separated by at least one square from by Megan Baines.
That's good.
The idols. Then we have Mai Sakurai into Himika. Into
It's Sakurai.
yeah, it's Mai Sakurai.
That seems like an odd photo to have found.
It's just the first one I happen to have.
Is she holding marigolds?
She's handing you the marigolds.
Is that a new picture?
Yeah.
So 2 months into Marigold, Rossi already found time to do a nude photo shoot.
I can read you Utami's blog post about it if you want.
Well, you pay for the post. You might as well be some of the content for us. Oh my god. I mean, I'm impressed. It caught me off guard. That of all the people I was expecting to see forget their clothes, I didn't think it was gonna be my Sakurai. I mean, Tam does it on purpose.
True. But then
They're
she
like, guys,
evolves.
you want me to take all this off? No, leave it on. This is a full gear shoot. Yeah, but what if I take this off? No, leave it on.
Only when the cameras are rolling.
Yeah.
You want to know how awesome Mayu is? Is that being
This
there
is all
to
people who wore red the best. Although Sakurai forgot her red outfit here.
being at a Stardom show live and just staring at Mayu. I didn't even notice Tam, who's like an attention hog.
Oh, that's funny. Well, yeah, but there's something. It's like staring at the sun. I mean, it hurts, but you got to keep looking at it. And or the eclipse. It's a once in a lifetime thing to see in person. You have to stare at the Mayu, right? What if you never get to see the icon again?
So what happened was, you know how Tam does like the ballet thing where she does like the big stretch on the top rope.
Yes.
I was like, hey, I don't think I noticed Tam do if like she doing the stretch, and then I realized that the match had been going for like 5 minutes, and I've just been staring at Mayu.
Yeah. Well, that'll happen.
Mai Sakurai into Himika,
Uh-huh.
into Utami, into
Uh-huh.
Maika.
It's like a royalty thing. So we have a
Mhm.
ladyship, and then we have a princess, and then we have a queen, and then we have whatever Micah calls herself.
At Empress, Nexus, Queen, Venus.
Yeah, all the above.
Yeah, we have a ladyship into a princess, into a queen, into an empress.
I got it. Except Utami's not a queen anymore.
She is a queen.
She's just a bro.
Does
So
when
a ladyship into
when Queen
a princess
Quest
into a bro into a Venus Nexus.
when Queen's
Empress.
Quest broke up or got the whatever the members had to leave, did that count like past members?
It was only supposed it was only supposed to be the people in that match. So I guess if you weren't in that match and you were considered a member, that Lady C. So it's technically no, Lady C was in the match. Is there anyone that wasn't in that match? I guess
I
Utami
mean,
can come back.
did Utami ever say she's not in Queen's Quest?
We don't need Queen's Quest doesn't need Utami anymore. I think Saya took care of her. Said, "Listen,
Paid her
we've
off.
had enough." Yeah, paid her off. Go hold these marigolds and take your shirt off. Rossi will pay you.
All right, two more. Unagi into Hanan, into Capital Saki, into Mayu. I'm gonna pull up a photo because you're
Say wannabe icon, future icon, sort of an icon, and then the icon.
wannabe icon. I just did. That one is just. This is Gyaru fashion. It's basically Japanese white girls, like blonde hair,
Oh,
tan skin.
so
Mayu is my
blondes. She's your favorite blonde Japanese girl.
favorite. Gyaru.
Gyaru.
I mean, there's crazier versions. I don't know, like all the different. I'm assuming it's like goth. There's a million types of goth. Like technically, this is
How did you
Gyaru.
come across this? Like you know the style. You're like the man on the streets.
I don't know how I think
Teach me more.
I think I
If it
came
didn't happen
across
at a
it.
K-pop video or a pop video, it didn't happen.
I think I looked it up once because Utami was, back when they would do like the
Oh, she
pre-match.
must have mentioned it in something.
They do the pre-match interviews. Like Utami was wrestling Saki on a show, like just a random house show, I think. Maybe it was 5-star. I don't know. But Tommy
Maybe
basically
flipping around lost my video.
what?
I'm
Oh,
not there anymore.
why did it do that?
I
At first, you're like lost your video. Like, what do you mean?
No, I see all your weird-looking clown girls.
Yeah, basically. So Mayu's my favorite weird-looking. She's not a weird-looking clown girl. See that? Somehow this is the same fashion as fucking whatever this is.
Yeah, it's a weird clown girl.
Yeah, basically. But Utami was wrestling Capital Saki. She's like, I don't know anything about her, but she's a Gyaru.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so.
And then finally, every Pokemon game has to have like your 3 legendaries, right?
That is fucking amazing. Lady C Yoshi, Starlight Kid Yoshi, and
It's like the
I don't know who the third Yoshi is. Is that Miyu Yoshi?
Miyu Yoshi. Yoshi Joshi.
Is it really?
Yeah.
The Yoshi Joshis.
So Lady C made her way to the top somehow. Like always.
Well, obviously. There's gonna be a tier list. You're gonna have the Lady C tier.
Yeah, it just so happened to have that photo. It's just lying around.
Right in the Naruto folder. It's fucking classic, dude.
But Tommy's got a mega evolution, kinda.
Yeah, you just happened to sneak her in twice.
She's not. This is the penguin guy. She's only in there once.
All right. Yeah, it's all about the penguin.
Because you know what?
Whoever's
Sometimes,
with the penguin is just.
because sometimes like your Pikachu, like sometimes you accidentally evolve your Pikachu into a Raichu, and you're like, oh shit. Like sometimes your Tommy, you accidentally like level him up into a Micah, and you're like, fuck, I don't want it anymore.
I told you, Utami is freaking dollar store version of Micah. That's just how it is.
Sometimes like these lists, I feel like just get better and better, like going the other way.
It's like the
Like the Tam one, like okay, Tam is cool, and so
Yeah.
is Mina, and
Yeah.
so is Saya,
yeah.
but they're not Kurara.
Yeah, the second. So you could always stop at the second, because Hanan is obviously the best blonde. Himika is obviously the best royalty.
True, true.
Sierra is obviously.
Now this is a go-to tag team, right? This trio would be. I'd pay so much money to watch this. R-Truth tagging with Shuri, tagging with EO's sister.
Is Io's sister training wrestling? Is that a thing that's happening?
She was a wrestler, and then
Oh.
she became a referee.
Oh, really?
Or she might still be a referee. I don't know.
Oh, that's neat.
Yes.
I could thank the patrons.
Please do.
Oh man, Juno, thank you for a wonderful produced show as usual. Thanks for hanging out in chat, everybody. It is about that time where I say go to stardomfan.com and follow everything we do there. And I'd like to thank our patrons. You can find the link at stardomfan.com to support Stardom Fan. Look at all this work Juno put into his article at stardomfan.com. Click on the article. But in the meantime, I want to thank I Want Victims as a Stardom fan. The Twilight Dream is a Stardom fan. Jake Ebert is the World of Stardom Fan champion, and we have a Stardom Fan icon, and that is the one, the only, the Chicken. Onegaishimasu.
Onegaishimasu.